I'm Edgar Terry. I grow produce in Ventura, California.
I'm Bill Briggs. I'm a grain and cattle farmer in Gove County, Kansas.
I'm Celeste Kane Stebbins, and I'm a dairy farmer in Sheldon, Vermont.
My name is Paul Heath, and we have a small grains, cotton and cattle operation here in Canton, Oklahoma.
My great-grandfather arrived here in the late 1890s, and they were, I guess, what used to be called dirt farmers, and they had very small organization. They had chickens, they had pigs, they had sheep, they had some cattle, I think, in those days, and they lived basically hand to mouth. My grandfather's generation took that and built upon it and started to grow crops like lima beans and lemons. Then my father's generation took that and he started to grow seed crops. I took over, I guess, daily management of the farm about 1990, 91. I love farming ever since I was a little kid. There's something about being outside, something about being your own boss, something about doing something different every hour of the day. It's never the same thing twice, and I find that very satisfying and rewarding.
From the first thing I can remember, I always wanted to be a farmer. It was always something I wanted to do, and it kind of was the same way with my boys. From the time that they can remember, they always wanted to come back and be farmers too. It's a real blessing to have your family close by. We get to see our grandkids grow up. We all live within a few miles of each other, and so we get to see all of their activities. It's real rewarding to know that what you've been doing all your life can be passed down to the next generation, and that they're interested in doing it.
I always loved the farm, was involved, raked hay, baled, plowed, whatever it took to help. I helped milk many years. It was just seemed natural to want to farm. It's really great to see my son interested. Sean is definitely passionate about farming, and it's wonderful for my dad to see the next generation coming on to carry on the tradition. I've often thought about how the tradition of farming carries on across the country. Farmers across the nation are doing the same things, working hard every day to put food on people's tables, and that is a wonderful feeling as a farmer and as a farm wife.
The older I get, the more I realize what a struggle the generations had before me. I haven't had a gravy train, but it's been easy compared to what they went through coming down here in covered wagons and coming to this country. It's a great privilege to carry on this tradition. It has a great feeling and a great admiration to me that my kids will be able to experience what I've experienced in my lifetime.
You know, agriculture and the production of food is a capital-intensive business. And the farmer, the rancher, the cooperative, the food organization must know that credit is available to them at all times in all sorts of conditions. And the farm credit system now has been a dependable partner to rural America and to agriculture for almost 100 years. The role of the farm credit system and CoBank is going to become even greater as we move into this world that is surrounded with structural change.
My name is Colin Mellon. I grow produce in Yuma, Arizona.
My name's Donald White. I'm president of Prentice & Carlisle. We operate a timberland management company in Bangor, Maine.
My name is Jim Farmer. I'm an onion grower in Parma, Idaho.
Dependable credit has been extremely important to our operation over the decades and the generations. When opportunity presents itself, we have to be in a position to react. And Farm Credit has always been there and backed us in our endeavors. With Farm Credit, we have been able to weather the storms and come out on top.
A lot of the commercial banks, the names change. They put the name up with Velcro and they tear them off, and there's a different loan officer every other week. But Farm Credit has been very, very stable. I've been in this industry for 25 years and we're still dealing with the same people. These guys understand it. They know the industry, they know the markets, they know their products, they know where the pitfalls are.
When things are a little on the tougher side, Farm Credit's still there, and they help you work through those problems and give you advice, and they never run away from you. Farm Credit really knows what's going on with our operation. They stop in and visit with us on a regular basis, and they know us and all members of our family.
Farm Credit is a singular institution in that there is no separation between the ownership, the governance, and the management.
You know, the people that use the system, the farmers and ranchers out there, these are the people with the rural America as their background. They have the core values that rural America stands for. I think it's the core values that this country was founded on. It's the integrity, it's the work ethic, it's the idea that when they go into a banking relationship, they want to do the right thing.
On every share of stock at CoBank, there's not only a name, but there's a face. And there's people that are counting on us every day. There's people that trust us every day. And we wake up every day with an absolute excitement about fulfilling the promises that we make to those faces.
My name is Ezio Sansoni. I'm an almond grower in Merced, California.
My name is Larry Rector. I'm a grain and cattle farmer in Agate, Colorado.
Hi, my name is Matt Beaton. I'm a cranberry grower from Wareham, Massachusetts. I'm a 6th-generation cranberry grower and been doing it for 25 years. I am a member of the Ocean Spray Cooperative. A cooperative basically is a democracy, and that's the beauty of it. We invest in it. We're as successful as the cooperative is, so it's very important that we have the ability to choose our management team, to choose our board of directors, to govern the cooperative the way we see fit.
My family has been here since the early 1920s. My father came from Italy in 1920. My mother followed him 2 years later. My association with Blue Diamond Growers goes back to 1947 when my father first planted almonds and he joined Blue Diamond, the cooperative. He did it at that time for the same reasons that I remain a member today. I don't have to worry about going out and trying to market my crop. I know that Blue Diamond Growers does it for me.
Cooperatives across rural America are I think, a vital part of rural America. Co-ops are made up of farmers and ranchers and people that have interest in those businesses, and those businesses, they give competition, good healthy competition for these big corporate outfits. And that's what we really need out here, especially in the rural areas. And when the co-ops work, that makes our job a lot easier.
As you move through rural America and move from cooperative to cooperative or company to company or farm to farm or ranch to ranch, you realize that it's all the same people that are out there. You know, the farmers and ranchers of rural America who really were behind the founding of the Farm Credit System are the directors and the members and the owners and the leaders of the agricultural cooperatives that CoBank finances. Those are also the same people who, quite frankly, serve as many of the leaders of the rural electric cooperatives, of the rural telephone companies, of the water and wastewater companies. The rural economy is very interconnected, and CoBank and the Farm Credit System are key institutions in this country that help hold it together.
Those of us who have been involved in agriculture our whole lives have reaped great rewards. It's exciting to see the next generation coming along behind us, and it's rewarding and comforting to know that Farm Credit will be there to serve them.
That's very important to me that we are able to continue transitioning the farm to the next generation, because I think this country is strong because of its American farmers, and I want to see that continue. Farmed by people that own their land, that love their land, that want to do the right thing, produce safe, quality food for the American consumer and the world.
I'm looking forward to the next generation.
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 The next generation.